Welcome back. One of the most stressful problems for a cat owner, which I am, is when their cat has a litter box issue.
That's stressful. It is not
It's totally, no, it's all hands on deck when there's a litter box problem.
It's a big problem.
Yeah.
The best way to solve the problem is to figure out why it's happening in the first place. So joining us now are litter box troubleshooting experts from Haws. It's Leanne Boucher and Emily Carl with a little friend here. Who's this?
This is Daenerys. She came in as a stray less than a week ago, about a week ago.
Okay.
We're guessing she's about 6 years old. She's so sweet.
Very sweet. She's
very
beautiful.
affectionate, and she is available for adoption.
Wow. Okay.
Don't tell my
She's
wife.
beautiful. I know, because you have two, right?
We have three.
You have three?
We have three. Actually, one of our cats we got from Haws, and which is a fantastic organization you guys have. It's a beautiful space. And I walked in there and I said, who is the youngest cat you have? I don't care what it is. I need the youngest cat you have, because my wife doesn't get kittens. We always get older cats, and it was just time for us to get a kitten. We had just lost one, and now we have this guy. He's terrorizing our other 14 and 17-year-old cats now. Yeah, they're great. It's great. It's great for everybody.
Oh, I love it. Well, good. I'm glad she's available as well. She's a sweetheart. Let's talk a little bit about the litter box and these issues. What are some of the main reasons that cats stop using their litter box?
Sure. Cats typically stop using their litter box because of one of four reasons, or a combination of the four reasons. Either a medical issue, a environmental stressor, or if there are multiple cats in the home, there may be some issues and tensions there, or with the litter box setup itself.
Well, how do you figure out which one it is? What's the process that you go through to figure that out?
Yeah, people will call.
Elimination. Get it?
Yeah.
We'll be right back.
But we'll get a call and we'll ask a series of detailed questions, trying to get as much history as we can. Hello. As much history as we can on the cats in question, and try and pinpoint which of those four quadrants we're looking at or what combination. And from there, we can even do in-home consults where we can come and get a first-hand look at what's going on and get to the bottom of things.
And there's certain things that you guys can do, these troubleshooting strategies, right?
Yes.
Kind of go through some of them, because they're very specific.
Yeah, some of the detailed points that we put together today for adopters and owners have to do with that fourth quadrant that Emily just talked about, the litter box setup issues itself. So most important thing is knowing how often the owner is scooping. Unfortunately, that is an everyday expectation when you have a cat. Once a day, call it flushing the box, if you will.
Yeah.
So scooping daily. How many boxes also are in the house is really important, especially if you are a multi-cat household. The rule of thumb is that you should have the number of boxes as you have cats, plus one as a minimum. So if you have 3 cats, you should have a minimum of 4 boxes.
What if you have one cat?
Maybe
you should have 2?
You should
maybe 2. I know that that's. There are cats that are going to do fine with just one, but if there's a problem, we should be following that rule of thumb and possibly more. The other thing too is spacing them out. So it's not like having 4 boxes all in a row in the basement is going to be helpful, especially if there's a problem. We want them to be spaced out.
Okay.
Unscented litter above scented litters or perfumed litters is going to be important.
Does the texture of the litter matter? Because sometimes I think about those crystals versus, natural litters
right,
versus
the wheat things.
Ideally, cats like a sandy substrate that's going to be innately something that they are drawn to, again, instinctual. So something that is scoopable, clumping, fine is usually a preferred litter. And then also we want to ask the question, do you know how to identify if the cat is spraying against a vertical surface or if they're squatting and peeing?
Is one better than the other?
It just tells us more information.
Because spraying is a behavior, but the not squatting or something like that is a back thing.
Behavior, but spraying is a little bit more hostile. It can be a bit more territorial. We just want to know.
Right.
So all these things just help us troubleshoot and get further information.
And so you come into people's homes and you offer those services to come in and really kind of troubleshoot it and figure it out what's going on. That's great.
That's our one-on-one private behavior consultations. Like she's trying to move down.
She's coming.
Come here.
Come here, baby.
Come here. She's gonna get her all
very
nice
sweet.
and fuzzy.
You know what I'll do? I'll put the lint roller
we got
right
the lint
there.
roller.
For
It's
when
ready
we
to
need
go.
There you go.
Oh, she's very
She's so
sweet.
soft too.
Oh, look, no, she's sitting up.
Do you think she would be good with
There she
other
goes.
cats?
We don't know, but the other thing that we always tell adopters is that not knowing one way or the other should not turn you off from trying her in a multi-cat household.
Yeah.
But there is a slow introduction process that will walk adopters through.
Right, no, it's
Okay.
leave them on the other side of the bedroom door and let them smell each other underneath the
Yep.
door
Oh,
and
yeah.
whatnot. Yeah,
Slow is
we
the
know
way
what
to
we're
go.
doing.
You
We
do
know how
know
this
what you're
goes.
doing.
I
You
listen
need
to
some
me.
cat advice, you can also contact Andrew.
Look at how
You, pay me in baked goods. That's
Yeah.
all I ask.
I think we found a home.
I think so
morning
too.
blend
You guys want to? Yeah, she can live on the couch.
Sweet.
I would love to have a morning blend cat. Oh,
Good
she's
girl.
So sweet.
Helps host.
I think these are really important things because oftentimes I can imagine if you can't get some of these behavioral issues under control, people would surrender an animal thinking that it's the animal's problem.
Absolutely.
Call us right away if you're having trouble.
Right.
The earlier we can intervene and help troubleshoot, the better.
Yeah.
We have, and there's also dietary things that can happen. We had a cat once that had magnesium crystals in the bladder or something like that, and that was creating issues for it. And she started to go elsewhere, but we had to lock it down. So there's lots of reasons that you could
Exactly.
have.
Exactly.
I found a
Girl.
Oh, look at
my
you.
goodness.
Settling right in.
Yeah.
Oh, she's doing such a good
Oh,
job.
this is wonderful. So people can contact you, especially if they're having issues as well. That's something. This is actually a really cool thing here too. I want to mention your Milk Money promotion. This is where you're raising funds. You can go and find it on Amazon as well. Your wish list. What can you tell us about that real quick?
KMR Kitten Milk Replacer is the go-to brand that we use in the shelter for raising the strongest, healthiest bottle babies. So right now, kitten season is coming into play. We get hundreds of kittens during the season. So we are using the cash donations via the hashtag Milk Money fundraiser on Facebook to purchase specifically this product, or like you said, they can ship it to us directly from Amazon.
That's great.
So
That's
help some
wonderful.
cats out. That's right. Here's the information for Haws as well. And if you need some behavioral experts, contact them there as well. 262-542-8851, hawspets.org. You're located right in Waukesha. And her name again is?
Daenerys.
Daenerys.
Come get her.
She's
Look at her.
available.
Yes,
Look at her.
look
She's
at
just a lover.
baby.
She's just
Oh.
those green eyes.
Right in.
Oh, now
Oh,
she's
you
gone.
saw
Now
it
she's on her own.
You
It's
saw
not a
it.
cat. Ah!
Yeah, who is that?
Tax.
Thanks, you guys.
Thank
Thank you so
Thank
much.
you.
Thank you for the work you do too.
Thank you so much.